Hi, it's Tuesday, the 10th of November 2020, and the sun is in Scorpio. Mercury has gone back into Scorpio today, so you may be getting some really key insights around what's coming up at the new moon at the weekend. So we're still in waning moon, so it's still letting go. And today we are on day 5, which in this wave spell is White Worldbridger, White Overtone Worldbridger. So day 5, day of mastery, squaring the circle and going on to the next level. So we've done 4 days. We've got the structure of our spiritual journey and where we are right now, our embodiment process. And now we're looking back to see what needs to die of the old world so that we can create a new world. So I've had a very interesting day today, and I've been chatting to different people, done some more Zooms, and yeah, just connecting to a bigger picture. I've been cooking as well, which again is very important to come into balance with. Being at home is key to bringing balance into our world, because it all begins in the home. It all begins in our childhood. It all begins with that key structure. So we come in to really understand this. This is what I've been saying in the past few days, over and over and over. And this is a really, really key day today for the Gregorian New Year. So if you check out my blog, you'll see on there that I have mapped code for the Mayan New Year and key dates in it. So key festivals, celebrations, the solstice, ancient traditional times of the year where we can align with the planetary universal energy. And so the code of January the 1st is the Gregorian calendar New Year, and it has its own code. It has its own 13-year cycle. So we are in year 4 of that cycle at the moment, and we are in red self-existing Skywalker year. So red self-existing Skywalker is here, and as you can see, it's a black square, which means it's a portal day. It's day 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 of White Dog. So again, it's a structure of creating heaven on earth through healing our ancestral patterning and coding, so we really can create heaven on earth experience in a healthy way. So my realization was yesterday, okay, so this process that we're in, this 13-day process we're in, is coming in on the 1st of January 2021. So we're going to be using the conscious dreamer framework of the Gregorian calendar to master our holograph. Okay, so see what's going on the outside, see how that's repeating an old storyline, have a look at how that makes us feel, go within, start to heal it, heal the heart, heal the holograph of the past, change the holograph, create a new world. So today is key because this is what we're going to be working with. So just to make it clear, so we're not on white overtone mirror today. But we're going to be really working, because this is a white 13-day process, this is about embodiment of our spirit. So when the actual day of white overtone mirror comes in, again, this is how we can use this to work today on something that's coming in from the future as well as something from the past. So white overtone mirror is here in the White Wizard wave spell. So it's day 5 in the Red Castle. So we're going to be starting a new 260-day cycle up here on the 15th of December. So that's, I'm going to be making some key workshops for the next cycle, and hopefully an ebook to go with it as well around shadow work. Fingers crossed, because this is new learning for me. So here we go. So that's 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. 28th of December is when we start White Wizard. 29th, 30th, 31st, so 1st of January, New Year's Day, is when we're going to be looking at our holograph, and maybe, hopefully, we'll be looking at that in a traditional way with our family and friends and being able to celebrate, depending on what the dynamic is of this lockdown in the UK. I know it's not the same for everybody around the world, so let's see where we're going to be then. All of the things that are happening now are really, really key. So today we have got, as I said, Sun in Scorpio. We've got Moon in waning Virgo. So the degree is actually quite interesting if you get to know your chart. And so I've just been looking at my chart with a view to this. So this is aspecting my degree between my Pluto and my Uranus. So what's coming to light around my shadow self. And I've got a lot of Virgo in my chart. I've got a lot of Earth in my chart, which is key for the sacred feminine. And the more that I get clear, the more that I can embody. Embodiment is the key. There's an amazing conference online at the moment, which is I'll put a link to it underneath. It's free for you to look at. Great new learning around embodiment and how our body gets triggered, and different pathways, different experts on there. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Parasympathetic Summit. I think that's it, but I will put a link on. Great for people to learn this information and understand how the body works. So back to the moon degree. So the moon degree is at 14 degrees of Virgo, and inside degrees, a long steel screw set in place. The die is cast. The past determines the future, held within patterns and syndromes of the habitual and the pragmatic, literalistically identified with strictly severe frameworks. You are at the mercy of conditionings and programmings, and chronically mentally obstructive, up against the grind of the outer mind droning onward. Radically non-creative, non-innovative, you follow the party line. Really key right now. Waiting until the loss of real direction has played itself out endlessly, and hoping that a different phase altogether will knock you over the head and pull you onward from this dead end. Yes. Okay, so that is significant, isn't it? Sometimes we need a big wake-up call. And so in terms of this energy, so for me, I can often get stuck in my mind, stuck in my head, and I have in the past, and that's an important aspect of me as well. I can also be very grounded and practical, and our whole generation, so if you were born around 1965 and you're in the club of Pluto and Uranus in Virgo, and it's how our generation is going to knock everything on its head, literally, and bring healing to the earth through our own healing and our own new learning. So the goddess card today is the goddess of Willendorf, caretaker, goddess of the ancients whose spirit is re-emerging in our time. Bless the earth and bring harmony to all people. As a symbol of life, nourishment and abundance, inspire me to honour and care for the earth. And how do we learn to care for the earth? Through caring for ourselves, primarily. In terms of the Mayan Oracle, we have the Transformer card. Exciting. Okay, so this is one of the lenses, Mayan Oracle book. Qualities: planetary reality, collective dream field, self-healing transducer. You are a planetary transformer, awaken to your vast potential. In receiving this lens, you're being asked to transform the collective reality constructs of this planet by expanding your own limiting belief systems. By their sheer force, the collective energy and thought forms of all human beings shape reality into what we perceive, hence the current game plan. What we call reality is actually a collective dream field, a holographic reflection of our shared beliefs. As you process your personal experience of apparent separation, pain, fear, denial, judgment, and limitation, you bring healing and integration not just to yourself, but to all of humanity. Your personal changes affect the collective reality of the entire planet. In fact, all your dreams, visions, and beliefs have an impact on the collective dream field. By simply embodying the consciousness of love, you help to realize the miracle on earth. Choose to enter consciously into the evolutionary playing field of the greater reality. On your journey, you will encounter feelings that reflect parts of yourself that have not totally been freed into love. These feelings will give you the key to your transformative power. Come, dance, and play in this dynamic planetary field. Do your personal part, your own self-healing. Offer yourself as a transducer for clearing and transforming the collective planetary field. Help to midwife the emerging reality. Let self-healing be your walking stick and transformation your planetary path. That's the key to set us free. Thoth card, Death. An amazing card that goes perfectly with today. So it's card number 13. These cards are amazing cards, and they go very, very deep. So again, this card refers to this, and also Scorpio energy, and also Mars in Scorpio. So again, the faster that we get into a new process of letting go, letting go, letting go, and what else can I let go of? And I remember a post on Facebook that was really funny of, I'm sick of this, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger process. But it is that, you know, we're in Capricorn energy very much at the moment still until December the 21st, and we've got the next Jupiter conjunct Capricorn in a couple of days' time, so coming up on day 7. And so this is all in the works, isn't it? You know, be disciplined, chop wood, carry water, do what needs to be done, be practical, be grounded, take the small steps that we need to take every day to get ourselves off that karmic wheel of hurt and harm and move steadily towards health and healing. This is going to be huge on the next 260-day cycle. So in terms of where we are today, what's come up that's new world, that's exciting. So for me, I've been chatting to somebody in India today. Tomorrow I'm going to be chatting to somebody in Australia. I'm on a conference, a wellness conference in South Africa via Zoom, of course, which will be on day 9, the 14th. And so connected to White Dog. So I've done a workshop for that day. And so this is a really magical time for aligning with what you want to rebirth in yourself and connecting to people who are of your tribe, who are doing this work, who are looking to learn more, who are looking to co-create. And of course, in Lakesh, I am another you. So the more that we learn about these patterns and these codes, the more that we realize that everybody who comes into our life is part of this holographic story. And it is truly, really, really magical. So we can all help each other. We can all help each other understand. We all have our own gifts. We all bring different things to the table. And we're building up to this new moon, super moon in Scorpio, which is going to be absolutely amazing at the weekend. So, thoughts for today are, what do I need to master? What's come up over the past 4 days? And today I'm really seeing that, really noticing what I need to do to feel more, to embody more, to stay in my body more, which is really, really key. If we don't want to stay in our body, if we want to numb out, if it doesn't feel good in our body, this is key to heal, to let go of our old world and old story in order to create a new one. We are the gateway, we are the birth passageway, literally, into creating the new earth by healing the pain body. Another thing to look at is people in your orbit, your birth family, and people who are showing up now. So the more you start to understand different tribes, White Worldbridger is part of Red Dragon tribe. So Red Dragon, all of our survival issues, what the Great Mother is bringing us so we can move from surviving into thriving. And Blue Monkey, healing our childhood story so we can become the divine child that is free of the story. And Yellow Warrior, so the warrior of the heart. My grandfather on my father's side was a White Worldbridger, and I remembered that today as I was walking through the garden. So I hope you have an amazing day and you really tune into mastery. The planet today is Mars. So it's healing the toxic masculine that we've all experienced to create a balanced, beautiful, loving masculine now that comes from a wise place. I think it's going to take a while, but it's coming up, isn't it, on the planet massively. So it's time, clearly. If you'd like to know any more about your codes, if you'd like to know any more about what's happening in the future around the next cycle, so you can start to plan to work towards it, If you'd like to learn about healing modalities that you can use, if you'd like to join me on the wellness conference at the weekend on the 14th of November, please do get in touch. My website is flowwithjo.com. I love sharing this information with people. It's changed my life. It's changed so many people's lives that I've worked with. And it can change yours too if you're open to new ways of working with this amazing framework from the starry skies. Lots of love. See you tomorrow.